health scare last year. I got accused of having AIDS. By a doctor.
Right.
This is what happened. I woke up one morning and my joints weren't working. I didn't know what was going on. And so I went to a hospital. I went to a bad hospital. And I know this because I walked in and I said, my fingers aren't working, my joints. And she went, you're a junkie, get in the back. Which I didn't know was a rule, but here we are. So I get back to the hospital, stuck like an old lady that you can't trust, just, and I wait. And they bring in these two doctors. And one's this like kind-eyed lady, another one's the gayest man I've ever seen. He floated into the room. And the lady starts first, and she goes, hey, have you been putting anything long and thin and sharp in your body and sharing it with all of your friends? And I'm like, what do you mean? She goes, you know exactly what I mean. Come on, fingers, tell me. And I go, you mean like heroin? And she's like, yeah. And I go, I'm too fat for heroin. And she's like, you're right. This guy's gonna take over. And he goes to the gay doctor and he goes, have you been putting anything long and thick into your body and sharing it with all of your friends? I'm like, what do you mean? And he goes, you know exactly what I mean, you little slut. I go, oh no. And yeah, you can pick it up. And I go, what do you mean? And he goes, dick. And I go, no. And I go, why? And he goes, because this seems like you might have an autoimmune issue. And that's when I started putting it together, because that's the first two letters to AIDS. So I had to get all these tests done. And the AIDS test in New York is they do the beat to We Will Rock You at you, and you do it back. That's it. No, but these tests came back. Turns out I had something called parvovirus. And if you don't know who normally gets that, it's dogs. I got the canine AIDS somehow. It's a lot like feline AIDS, but it's rough.